Heal When You Have to Deal, we're going to be giving you a sneak peek into some of the content from our upcoming webinar called Creating Emotional Success During Times of Stress. This is my fourth attempt to do this. Unfortunately, my live stream kept on getting broken somewhere around the 2-minute mark. So hopefully this will continue on. Next Thursday, May 7th, Rays of Hope is excited to be partnering with Stille Valley Health Connections to do a live webinar called Creating Emotional Success During Times of Stress, a practical introduction to stress management during the COVID-19 emergency response. Tonight, we're going to just give you a few excerpts from it. Medical first aid training teaches us how to be intentional in treating injuries. For many physical injuries, our instinctive reactions can help keep things from getting worse, but not in every case. Without understanding what actions will make things better and what actions might cause more harm, it is possible to accidentally hurt someone even more while trying to help them. Psychological first aid principles have the same goal for emotional and psychological injuries that medical first aid has for physical injuries. When we have a better understanding of how our words and actions can make things better or make things worse for someone in distress, we can intentionally choose how we interact with someone in order to make it better. We identify 3 target outcomes when we're trying to help someone who's having fear or anxiety. The first is to ensure their physical safety and to ensure their emotional safety, for them to have what's called felt safety, where they feel as if things are okay. The second is to restore function in our executive thinking. This is our ability to feel in control, to make decisions, and to choose ways of going. The third then is the action phase. Once function has been restored, taking action toward some sort of recovery, toward some sort of normal or typical activity, means then that our psychological first aid has had some good results. When people feel safe and feel in control, they are better able to function and take action. We aren't trying to resolve issues from childhood or create a 5-year plan to financial success. What we're trying to do is help the person feel safe right now and help them begin to operate in a more usual way to take control of their own lives. Over the years, we have responded in the aftermath of a lot of different disasters, both natural and man-made. With nearly all of them, we had to be aware of physical safety and comfort, as well as emotional safety. The COVID-19 emergency has some very different elements to it because there is not a single site or affected area in which there are physical dangers such as debris, mud, or broken glass. Instead, many people fear for their safety just by leaving their house. Others feel okay with going out, but don't feel safe unless they see that people are wearing masks and maintaining at least a 6-foot distance. And other people seem to be comfortable with being near family members, but not strangers. We're not here to promote any specific level of precaution, but we want to ensure that we don't make people feel uncomfortable when our goal is to help them. To this end, We do wear masks or face coverings of some sort when we go out. We do maintain physical distance. We do ensure that we're not doing handshakes and hugs, even though that's a pretty instinctual way for us to offer comfort and connection. To make someone feel heard, it is important that you let them tell their story. Stay engaged with the person. Don't check out in the middle of their first part of their the first part of their story because you're starting to formulate a response. You might miss something important in that second part. You might miss that they already have the answer that you are hoping to supply them. Don't jump into the middle of their story with your own ideas on what's happening right now, or to try and make that connection by saying, "Oh, I know how you feel because XYZ happened to me." Instead, listen. Let them know you're listening, and only after they're done should you respond. It's important when you're trying to help others that you're also taking care of yourself. Promote your own resilience. Who are the people in your circle that are there for you? Do you have regular conversations with them? Are you able to call someone to tell your story and they'll listen to you all the way through without interrupting? They'll listen to you and help you process your own reactions and emotions that came up for you as you were helping someone else. Here at Rays of Hope, we try to model psychological first aid and self care. We also try to teach it. One of the ways has been this series of how to heal when you have to deal, which we've been doing twice a week now for a month. Starting next month, which is tomorrow, going into May, we are going to take this down to one time a week on Monday evenings, starting somewhere between 6 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time. We thank you for joining us and watch for the link to be able to register for that live webinar next Thursday, May 7th. For tonight, we hope that you have a wonderful evening. We hope that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of the people close to you, and taking care of the people who you come in contact with. For Rays of Hope, this has been Nathan Ray.